From the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. We've got baseball on the show, and it's... So up steps Ozzie Albies, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero. This is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4. Yeah, Bobby Cox.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might have been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that's in there. Base hit. Camargo blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
That is good. The center field, number 13.
Acuna digs in now. Drilled down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 0-1 delivery. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season. So
line to shortstop. He's there to make the play. Now at the plate is D. Strange Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the
Popped
shortstop,
up. Riley might try to make a play on it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Ready now for Cincinnati, Lorenzo Cain. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. No balls and a strike to count.
hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, you can live with dropping the 3rd game to set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Digging in will be Ender Inciarte. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas is there on to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the catcher, Travis Darno.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. The batter will be Christian Pache. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base-hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze it.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Bullet back up the middle. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 6.
In is Joey Votto now. 13 at-bats in the series so far with 4 hits. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And another foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Pitch is popped up. Riley in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
The first baseman, number 5.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Now the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
He's set. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Up next for Atlanta.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he will run this one down.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hitting. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Inciarte arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Batting it. The
first pitch coming. Here it is. Tucker Barnhart comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffing it so bad.
D. Strange Gordon is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Molly, the runner at first with two gone. Ground ball right side. Albies picks it up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. This is skied into short left center. Kane is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So now here is Austin Riley. First offering on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder,
Stepping in now, Christian Pache, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Kane.
the center fielder.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Camargo retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Number 7.
Next, it'll be Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 9.
First pitch of the
Second
AB now.
Mike Moustakas.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
No.
Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Pulled toward right center field. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. So here now's the pitcher. Ian Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 36.
From the stretch.
Ian
Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
So here's Johan Camargo. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 19.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And now a swing here by Votto as this is sent on the ground out to short. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Now it'll be Aristides Aquino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Kane is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane is there. 2 gone. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And hit pretty well out to deep left field. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit.
The pitcher, number 30.
At the plate now, Tyler Molly. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. From the stretch, here's the pitch. D. Strange Gordon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Albies ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So here is Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's got it as the tying run is left on. Now at the plate, here is Austin Riley. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Ro.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So now the pitcher, Ian Anderson. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Road. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Fielded by Votto to second for 1. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. And now, Eugenio Suarez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
Struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next, here is Jesse Winker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Joey Votto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Now a curveball misses inside. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Acuna able to track it down for the third out. Reds claw back, just ready.
Leading off for Atlanta, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
The center fielder, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he hits one on a line to left field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Swing and a liner. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis Darnell.
He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. The relay throw. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 scores in the inning. Tyler Matzik will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Aristides Aquino is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fouled off. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Kyle Farmer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
2 balls.
Ready with the 2-2. Pitch popped up. Freeman has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Nick Senzel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15.
Strike called in the upper part of the zone, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now
back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, D. Strange Gordon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they want.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the... Kyle Farmer will stay in the ballgame, taking over the catching.
A defensive change for the Reds. Now catching, Number 17. Kyle.
Now here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Next for Atlanta, the right fielder.
First pitch of the AB now. Christian Pache is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Jason Kipnis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. As a look, now the pitch. 276 the average coming in for him. 5 homers and 14 driven in. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left.
Your attention,
Chris
please.
Martin comes on now looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
55. Chris.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lorenzo Cain is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Albies brings it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Goodness, 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The left fielder, number 33.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. 3-1 the final.